Africa is on the rise. With its rich natural resources, young and dynamic workforce, and fast-growing economies, the continent is poised to become a global economic powerhouse by 2050. In this video, we'll explore the future of key African nations like Nigeria, Kenya, and South Africa, and how they can lead the world in industries like renewable energy, agriculture, and technology. Let's dive into what makes Africa's future so promising and how the continent can take its place on the global stage. Nigeria is often referred to as the giant of Africa because of its large population and significant economic potential. By 2050, Nigeria's population is expected to surpass 400 million, making it the third most populous country in the world. This presents both challenges and opportunities. On one hand, the growing population will increase demand for jobs, housing, and services, but on the other hand, Nigeria's young workforce offers immense potential for innovation and productivity. Economically, Nigeria's future is closely tied to its oil industry, but diversification is key. The country has already started shifting towards technology and renewable energy. The tech sector in Lagos, often called the Silicon Valley of Africa, is booming, with startups like Flutterwave and Paystack attracting international attention. By investing in infrastructure, education, and tech innovation, Nigeria could become a global leader in the digital economy by 2050. Kenya, known as the economic hub of East Africa, has long been a pioneer in mobile banking and tech innovation. The success of mobile payment platform M-Pesa has transformed the way people conduct business, providing access to financial services for millions who were previously unbanked. By 2050, Kenya's role in the global tech landscape is likely to grow even further, with innovations in fintech, agriculture tech, and renewable energy. Kenya is also well positioned to lead Africa's agricultural revolution. With fertile land and a growing tech industry, the country is already experimenting with smart farming and sustainable agricultural practices. By adopting new technologies, such as AI-powered crop monitoring and irrigation systems, Kenya could help feed not only Africa but the entire world. Agriculture will remain a cornerstone of Africa's economy, and countries like Kenya will be at the forefront of this transformation. South Africa, one of Africa's most developed economies, is already a global leader in mining and manufacturing. But by 2050, the country could shift its focus to becoming a leader in renewable energy. With abundant sunshine and wind resources, South Africa has the potential to produce and export clean energy to the rest of the world. The country is investing heavily in solar and wind energy projects, which could power its future growth while reducing its reliance on coal. South Africa also has one of the most advanced financial sectors on the continent, with strong banking and financial services infrastructure. By continuing to attract foreign investment and expanding its tech sector, South Africa could position itself as a major player in both African and global markets. One of Africa's greatest strengths lies in its renewable energy potential. The continent is home to vast amounts of solar, wind, and hydropower resources, which are largely untapped. As the world shifts away from fossil fuels, Africa could become a key player in the global transition to green energy. Countries like Morocco, Egypt, and Ethiopia are already investing in large-scale renewable energy projects, and by 2050, Africa could become the leading provider of clean energy, powering both the continent and the world. In addition to energy, Africa's agricultural potential is enormous. The continent has 60% of the world's arable land and is home to some of the fastest-growing agricultural economies. By investing in sustainable farming practices and agricultural technology, African nations could not only feed their populations but also become major exporters of food. This will be crucial as global demand for food increases with population growth. Technology will also play a crucial role in Africa's rise. Across the continent, tech hubs are emerging, with young entrepreneurs driving innovation in sectors like fintech, health tech, and education. By leveraging its young and tech-savvy population, Africa could become a global hub for technological innovation. As internet access continues to expand and mobile technology becomes more widespread, African nations will be able to harness the power of digital transformation to boost economic growth and create jobs. But for Africa to realize its full potential by 2050, investment in infrastructure will be critical. Roads, bridges, airports, and ports will need to be modernized and expanded to support the continent's growing economies. Regional integration, through organizations like the African Continental Free Trade Area, will also be essential in fostering trade and economic collaboration between African nations. By improving infrastructure and regional connectivity, Africa can unlock new markets and opportunities for growth. Education and skills development will also be key to Africa's success. As the global economy shifts towards knowledge-based industries, Africa's young population will need access to quality education and training to compete in the global market. Investing in education, particularly in STEM fields, will enable African nations to build a highly skilled workforce that can drive innovation and growth. In conclusion, Africa's future is bright. With its vast natural resources, young workforce, and growing tech sector, the continent is well positioned to become a global economic powerhouse by 2050. By investing in renewable energy, agriculture, and technology, African nations can lead the world in key industries while improving the lives of millions of people across the continent. The rise of Africa is not just a possibility, it's a reality in the making. If you found this look into Africa's future inspiring, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos about the future of global economies and innovation. Let us know in the comments which African country you think will lead the charge by 2050. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.